What's up, everyone? Merv here. So we're back again in the car, vlog number 9. Let's get it. Or for this edition of the vlogs topic, I'm gonna be talking about what got me into liking Volkswagens. So for me, I've always been a fan of European cars, but I think what did it for me is when I was around 9 or 10 years old, was when I saw the first Fast and the Furious in theaters with my dad. And what did it for me was seeing that white Mark III Jetta. I mean, it wasn't like the standout car. Ooh. Just a nice Supra right there. It was like the only European car in that movie, more or less, that was like in the spotlight in most of the scenes. It had a famous race that obviously Jesse lost, but you know, it was cool nonetheless. A Jetta racing S2000, you know. Then fast forward into like my early teens is when more modding things started taking place, you know, around like Tokyo Drift and I think Fast and Furious 4 era, so around like 2008, 2009-ish. That's when I started liking cars even more, because I was like, yo, I'm gonna be of age soon to get my license, yada yada, you know. So, 1 second, guys, just pulling in to get gas. This 5-cylinder is thirsty. She is so thirsty ever since I got this intake in. Okay, good to go. Put some gas. Ooh. Oh yeah, full tank is best feeling. Alright. So, continuing with my story, so that's what started for me for Volkswagen, is it's the Fast and Furious. When I got older in my teens is when I started seeing more modded cars, because I was paying more attention to it, because, you know, got older, I was like, okay, I'm going to start driving soon, you know, I'm going to start looking into potential cars, blah, blah. Well, what happened, I was around 1920 is when I actually got my driver's license fully, and my first car ended up being a Mazda, believe it or not. This Jetta is my first car I bought with my own money, but my first car was given to me by my mom. She got me a 2003 Mazda Protege, and that car was absolutely garbage. I had it for a year. I had it for a year, and it was just tons of problems. It was a rust bucket. It was just horrible. So right after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get something that I want, and I jumped on getting a Mark V Jetta, because I always wanted a Jetta. I don't know what it was about it. It's basically a European Civic for people that aren't really into Volkswagens or thinking about it. But yeah, that's what started it off. After that, you know, another thing why I like Volkswagens is that they're affordable. Obviously, they're a bit more, not a bit more, they're a lot more compared to Japanese cars when it comes to fixing up and getting parts. But it's kind of the trade-off for the European looks of the car, for the nice interiors, for some of the nicer luxuries that you'd get. These roads are Volkswagen? No. Would I ever get another one? Absolutely. It's just something that is a part of me now, or has always been a part of me, but ever since I actually owned one, I appreciate a car for what it is. It's not perfect, far from perfect. It has its quirks like every other manufacturer does. Electrical, some maintenance things that are probably ridiculous compared to other cars. But you know, it's a trade-off for getting what you get in terms of quality, in terms of styling, all that stuff. And I personally find that Europeans make some of the best sounding motors ever, and most unique setups too. So yeah, guys, I love this car. I've had it for 4 years of ownership, and every time I get into it, it's never like, oh man, I have to drive this around kind of thing, you know. I've modded it over the period of time that I've had it, and it gave me more reasons to fall in love with the car, you know. Especially this motor. It's a 5-cylinder for people that don't know, if it's your first time on this channel. And I love it. I love everything about it. This car has character. It will age very well. The car's already 11 years old, and people think that it's maybe 5 years old because of the way it looks. And yeah, it's just one of those things. If you love Euro, you're gonna stick with it for a while. And for me, I appreciate all different types of cars. I'm not just a Euro guy, so there's that too. Urge. That basically is going to conclude this vlog, short and sweet. Just felt like sharing this story with you guys of what got me into liking Volkswagens, and I'll share more stories with you as the vlog series continues. For the first time ever, since we're going to hit 200 subscribers very soon, wanted to reveal my social media to you guys. So I'll leave it in the link below in the description. It's gonna be my Instagram, my Snapchat, and I'll probably put my Twitter. I don't use my Twitter as much, but I'll put it there anyways for those that wanna, you know, read my tweets here and there. But I'm mostly active on Instagram and Snapchat, so those will be on the top. Alright guys, so this is your first time ever, please like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. I post every week at least minimum one video, so there's always content to look forward to.